There were smart people and Renaissance men and women, now called polymaths, but what exactly was a scholar? At the time, a major concern was on humanism and the importance of antiquity, particularly Greek and Roman writings. A scholar was a person translating and interpreting these texts. The focus here is on those in Florence. For what it's worth, Wikipedia lists thousands of scholars from the late Middle Ages through the Renaissance. Who fits where depends on how the Renaissance is defined. There were lots of important scholars in the Middle Ages. There was Peter Abelard and Maimonides in the 12th century. In the 13th century, we have Roger Bacon, Albertus Magnus, and Duns Scotus. The first important Florentine on my list was Dante. He's 1265 to 1331. Somewhat debatable are the Renaissance men and women, now called polymaths, like Florentine Leonardo. Vinci was a Florentine suburbs. And maybe consider Florentine's Giotto, Ghiberti, and Brunelleschi, whose work might be the start of the Renaissance. Religious conservative folk assure me I'm going straight to hell, so I better find out why and where. I'm heading using Dante's roadmap, the Inferno. Dante Alighieri was Florentine, but early for the Renaissance, living from 1265 to 1321. He was also exiled and buried in Ravenna. He was a polymath, best known for his Divine Comedy. Presumably, his journey around the next world happened in 1300. Dante was inconveniently exiled from Florence in 1301. His family was Guelph, and they were in control of Florence at that time. Dante was on the wrong side of the Guelph feuds, being a white Guelph, and was exiled. In exile, he pursued philosophy and writing. In one, he proposed a universal monarchy. Well, so much for Republican government. The Inferno was published in 1317. The remainder was finished before he died, describing his journey through hell, purgatory, and paradise, guided by Roman poet Virgil through hell and purgatory, and his childhood courtly love, Beatrice, and then Bernard of Clairvaux in heaven. In Dante's telling, hell had 9 circles with Lucifer at the bottom, and he gets the satisfaction of naming particular victims. The residents violate the 7 deadly sins of lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. That would include Florentine Ghibellines and black Guelphs. Well, I'll ignore where I'll end up and continue to purgatory with Virgil and the vengeful poet. Mount Purgatory allowed victims the opportunity to endure only a few hundred years of pain before emerging at heaven's entrance. Apparently, residents violated the motives of deadly sins rather than action. Those excommunicated also could be here. Oh boy, now it's on to the 9 celestial spheres of heaven with Beatrice. where the 7 cardinal virtues of prudence, fortitude, justice, temperance, faith, hope, and charity describe the virtuous life. Finally, the Trinity and the nature of God. Well, enough about the afterlife. It's on to Petrarch, a 14th century scholar and poet, considered the father of humanism. He discovered letters from Cicero and developed the concept of the Dark Ages. Next time on Food History and Mystery.